All right, so let me read the infamous Willie Lynch speech. It says here, Dr. Anderson says Willie Lynch was an expert at seasoning black slaves and lived in Jamaica. So they have to season the slaves. That means they have to break them down and teach them how to be good slaves. A lot of y'all thank goodness, I'm proud to say that most of y'all are not fit for slavery. That's good. Just know that's going to get you in trouble. That'll get you in trouble. Hanging out with me will get you in trouble. Whenever I go speak for a corporation or something, I say, hey, don't let my time on the faculty at Syracuse fool you. Like hanging out with me will get you fired. So don't hang out with me unless you're really about that life because you're gonna have some problems because I got some truth to tell. So and I know how to pay my bills without a job. So don't listen to me. I'm not the guy. It's like you've had those women that are married and they get like relationship advice from their single girlfriends. It's like no, I'm the single guy. I'm not gonna give you good marital advice. Like I can't teach you how to marry white people because I'm not. I'm independent, right? So if you're stuck on the plantation, you need to talk to other people about how to survive in that space. I can't tell you how to do that, but what I can tell you how to do is how to survive outside of that space because I think that that's where we're healthiest and safest. So anyway, with that said, there's a seasoning that does occur. Capitalism does it. White supremacy does it. Racism does it. For example, just training you to be a consumer, keeping you poorly educated in the areas that matter, and making sure that you remain financially desperate. That's their process for seasoning you for capitalist slavery. They season you for slavery, just like Willie Lynch, by making sure that you never learn financial literacy at a high enough level to compete with the wealthy people and bankers, that you never learn how to start your own business so that you'll just look for a job instead of creating one, that you'll never have financial security so that you'll always have to come back to work. If you don't believe me, look at the pandemic. After the pandemic, the number one problem they had is that when people had a taste of freedom, they did not want to go back to their jobs. Give me a yes if you noticed that. How many of y'all saw people that during the pandemic said, I thought about my life and I realized that this wasn't really what I wanted to be for the rest of my life. And I had this revelation and this epiphany. And I'm listening, I'm just smiling when people would tell me, I've heard this story 10,000 times, right, from different people. And I smile when people say that because I'm like, yeah, because what happened was you were forced to sit by yourself. You weren't so caught up in the rat race that you forgot to have consciousness. Your consciousness elevated. You stop for a minute and say, wait, let me look at my life from a bird's eye view. Let me look at the forest, not just the trees. Because before it's like tree, 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 tree. Now it's like, whoa, look at this forest. I'll be damned. Right. And then you said, man, I don't think I want to be here anymore. And that's what happened in the pandemic. And that's why they spent a lot of time making sure that they could do things to get people to go back to work. They cut off the money. They started making you repay your student loans. Right. And then next thing you know, people got to go back to work. That's how capitalism works. It doesn't work without an engine. You are the engine unless you choose not to be. All right, so here it says when the Virginia colony enacted its meritorious manumission policy in 1710, Willie Lynch went to Virginia to share his expertise.